They got some bikes, they're gonna ride through all the countryside, and they'll do it side by side. Kenneth and Allie, they're gonna rally through all the peaks and valleys. Shout out to Rand McNally. We're the West Coast ready to greet them in search of the end of the weekend. Well, it's a trans-American ride.
It's Monday, June 29th. It's 8:26 a.m. And Allie and I are coming to you from an RV that we got to sleep
Inside
in.
of it.
Yeah. Very, very nice. Just, I think they said they got it last year.
Yeah. This thing is so fancy.
Yeah, it's very fancy. It's honestly nicer than a lot of houses I've seen.
Yeah.
It's 42 feet. It's got like a full kitchen, an awesome living room area, full bathroom with 2 sinks, a great bed, king size.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. Multivitamin time.
Thank you.
Be healthy.
No, I have no juice. No.
Ugh, that tastes bad. So, I don't know how well across the last clip might have come, but Allie and I were at the pizza place, the restaurant, having beers and relaxing. And some people came out while we were recording that clip, and we started talking with them, and they were really interested in what we were doing, especially the husband to Austin.
Yeah, but like genuinely interested.
Yeah.
Like, asking interesting questions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so we started talking with them, and
Talking about places to camp.
yeah, yeah, and they were pretty quick to offer us, like, they were like, well, I mean, I don't know how far you guys want to go, but if you want to come back to our house, we've got an RV, and you can pinch your tent. You can pinch your tent if you want. And I was a little reluctant. I mean, I was very open to anything that they were suggesting, but as soon as we saw how far away it was 23 miles away from the restaurant we were at, and it was not en route.
Yeah.
And I
Which,
was like,
by the way, we were still on the detour that
Yeah.
we didn't intend to make, so we were, like, figuring on that to go the rest of the way to the Missouri border.
right. Mm-hmm.
But then they're like, we can take you 23 miles north
Mm-hmm.
on our side-by-sides if you
Yeah.
put your bikes in the back.
And so more beers were drank, food was eaten. They headed out about the same time we would have wanted to head out. And so we threw our bikes in the back of their side-by-sides, which was a bit of an ordeal because they're so heavy and awkward. They seem to have survived the journey, but we did. We took a 23-mile side-by-side ride.
Yeah.
Allie got a video of the whole thing. It was pretty crazy, honestly. Like, there were 10 million bugs out. There were deer everywhere that kept jumping in front of us. We actually left the restaurant and went towards the levee. We're like in, I don't know if it's like a glacial depression or if it is just an old river like bed or something like that. But the reason why it was so flat is because we're in this area where it's just like, I wonder if this is actually called the Flatlands, because my cousin Zach was saying, oh, you guys are about to enter the Flatlands. And I thought he was just talking generally about being in like the
how
prairie.
Kansas is flat and
Yeah,
stuff.
but he might have been specifically talking about the area that we were in yesterday, which was
Southern
remarkably
Illinois.
flat.
Yeah.
And so we got a ride with Austin.
But yeah, there's this, we were on the levee,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess, is it the Mississippi?
Yeah.
Flood? It's the Mississippi River, and it floods, like, pretty regularly.
Yeah, like once every 10 years.
And the
at least.
levee's supposed to, like, protect that, but they showed us a sign at the restaurant that was, like, flood levels, and the most recent one was 2019, and it was, like...
Almost 50 feet.
Yeah. Like, feet and feet above our heads, because there was, like, a signpost that marked the height.
Hmm.
It was blowing my mind. It was so crazy.
Like, you would definitely die.
Yeah,
if you
the
were down
whole
there.
thing is underwater. And then there's just this business that keeps renovating and operating.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, this is fine. We'll just keep getting flooded every single
Right.
year.
Yeah, and I pointed out a house that was obviously an older house. And I was like, well, that house looks like it's been here for every single one of these, like, floods that is on this pole that you guys are notating by the year that it happened. And they're like, yep, yeah, there used to be a store there too, but now it's just like a historic house or something like that. But, yeah, so,
Yeah, we got like a lot of local history and
Mhm.
like geography
Yeah.
tips
Mhm.
and stuff. It was really interesting.
we went by like all these grain elevators that went to barges so that when it does flood they can get all the grain out before it gets destroyed. And we did see the Mississippi River last night in
Yeah.
the dark.
Yeah, we like went straight off the road and went
Yeah,
down
I
to
was
it.
like, shit. Yeah, I guess that's
It's a
the.
truly all-terrain vehicle.
Yeah.
We just went off the side of the road.
It was pretty
so
steep.
cool though. We just like parked and turned off all the lights. It was kind of hazy still, which he also told us like the dust in the area. We noticed that it was like really hazy yesterday. It
Yeah.
might have been caught on the recording last night,
Lord.
but it's like dust from the Sahara Desert that
Mhm.
like blew over. But yeah, he like knew a lot, and he was like really a good-
Interesting and nice.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, you know, this is probably like
like such genuine people, and his wife was really fun, and like
Mhm.
we met their dogs too
Yeah.
last night. They have a really old boxer.
very cute,
He was so cute,
like a
and
big
then
version
little
of Charlie.
yeah, and then another little dog that they said she's mean.
Schnauzer, a micro Schnauzer.
But the boxer was so cute. He
Yeah.
had cataracts and he couldn't see very well. So he was like bumping into things and like surprised when you touch him, but he loved it.
Shout out to my dad, also a cataract sufferer who gets surprised when he bumps into things. But yeah, so we got here after a pretty long ride. Like, it's kind of crazy. I guess they went to that restaurant because it's probably one of the few things to do around here.
Yeah.
But it was a trek. Like, it took
It
at least 30
and
or
it took
45
like all
minutes.
the back roads and stuff. Like, and he said at one point, he's like, "It's crazy. You guys have no idea where you are right now." And we're like, no.
No idea
We're
at all.
just driving and driving,
Yeah.
checking on our bikes, making sure our shit's not falling out the back.
Yeah, yeah.
Which it didn't. Like it was everything worked out so perfectly for us to be here.
We haven't
starting
really-
at the restaurant.
Yeah, we haven't done a full test on the bikes yet to make sure that nothing got bent or fooked or anything, but it's all steel bikes, and we didn't have any. There was, like you said earlier before we started recording, that vehicle had pretty good suspension, so
It
it's
was
probably
really
fun.
fun too.
Yeah, it
And
was
we were
cool.
going fast.
Yeah, we went like 65 at one point. You
Yeah.
could really feel it. But yeah, shout out to Becca and Austin for their amazing hospitality. We're trying to figure out what we can do to leave them like a little message, or we'll definitely send them some pictures because apparently there's like a Popeye like statue when you get over the Mississippi River onto the Missouri side.
Which we're like really, really close
Yeah,
to,
we're, like,
and we'll be
14
doing
miles.
within the first couple hours of our day.
Uh-huh.
So this is our last time in Illinois, and we'll see the Mississippi, which
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it, and at least for me, and I feel like in geography too, the Mississippi is like the division between
East
the
and
east
west.
and west. I mean, like there's so many small specifics, like there's the Atlantic region in the east and the East Coast and stuff, and we're not technically out west, I'd say, but like the prairie lands and Kansas and shit is like not east. So
Right.
this is like the division for me, and it's like a really exciting time.
Yeah, technically speaking, is the Continental Divide the actual division point?
Oh, I don't know.
Did you know if you drop a water driplet on any part of where the actual Continental Divide is, it will either go left or right?
Really?
Yeah.
Did you know when you do that at the equator, it goes straight down?
Oh, yeah. Did you know in Australia the toilets flush the other way?
Yeah. Wow.
Coriolis effect. Yeah, I don't actually know about that water driplet thing.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. I feel like it has to do more with the equator line rather
Mhm.
than the other ones.
Longitude.
Longitude.
Long, lat. If you ever want to learn how to say, your mouth makes the motion of which direction longitude or latitude is when you say it. Longitude, latitude. That's what I always remember from
You
science.
told me that like 4 times.
It's an
already.
important thing. I want you to tell your kids one day.
Well, listen up, Charlie.
But
anyways.
so we got here. It was pretty late. We were pretty tired, and they were just so accommodating. It was crazy. Like, stocked the fridge with anything we might want. Never
Yeah.
stopped offering us beers.
Like the best host
Yeah,
I've ever experienced. It's like Airbnb
For
that's
free.
For free, and it's like with better
hosts and
things,
stuff.
better hosts, and like, yeah, she was amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
They were amazing.
the only thing, this is not a close second at all, but the fire department was probably the other time where we
Yeah.
had way more hospitality, but they didn't even let us sleep inside.
Right.
Not that we necessarily wanted to, but yeah, it's been a while since we've gotten something that's this obviously trail magic. And so we just had a nice sleep. Wasn't super long. I guess it was probably about 8 hours. Got up this morning, just sort of taking it kind of slow and slow. It seems like the weather's going to be pretty good today. Hopefully not as much. Hopefully not any rain compared to yesterday. Hopefully not quite as hot. And yeah, we've got a few options for the day in terms of how far we're going. You missed a button. And so we don't really have a firm plan yet, but we're definitely going to get into Missouri, which is pretty cool. And hopefully there will be like an Illinois sign too, because there were no Illinois signs at all for the Illinois section. And it's just weird to think that we're already done with it, because it seems like we just got in it. Like, when I think about everything that's happened in the past week,
Yeah.
I feel like it was only 4 days ago that we got into Illinois from Kentucky.
Really?
That's what I feel like. It probably was more. I don't remember
It
what
might
day.
have been 4. I feel like we've stayed in a
The
bed
cabins.
more than we have tenting in Illinois.
Yeah. 3 times.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if we were here 4 days, that would make sense.
Is your phone close?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure whenever you took that video of us on the ferry,
Mm-hmm.
Illinois is a super short state. It's like Maryland on the trail.
Thursday. It was last Thursday. What's today?
Monday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah,
Wow. And we stayed in beds 3 days.
because it was the state park, and then it was
The church, the Gilead Church, right?
yeah,
And then it was Carbondale.
and then it was Carbondale, and then it was
Here?
because we left Carbondale yesterday.
Yeah,
Damn, that's so crazy.
that is crazy.
Illinois was insane. It like took such a turn compared to when we first got in.
Yeah. It was like the opposite of Kentucky.
Yeah.
Although I guess I was going to say Kentucky did get better at the end, but I guess
It did,
that's still kind of a low bar because it was just so bad at the beginning. But yeah, it's pretty great. Again, I'm not really sure how far or where we're going today, but we definitely have options, and there's another bike shop too, 60 miles away. So regardless, we'll probably be going to that bike shop either today or tomorrow, depending on how far we go.
Yeah, I think I want to get a handlebar bag.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I've been thinking about it. We saw one at the other bike shop and it was really nice.
Only like $40.
Yeah, and I regret not getting it. It would just be nice for extra storage. I don't
Yeah.
really have a good way to hold like one extra large item.
Yeah.
Like I bought a body armor yesterday and wanted to pack it out, but I
Nowhere to
couldn't.
put it.
So I just had to drink all of it.
That was a big boy too. That was like 28 ounces. You were thirsty. So, yeah, we've showered again this morning. We used their
Yeah.
nice Dometic toilet. You really could. They said they had solar panels, so I mean, you could live indefinitely in this thing. This could
Dude,
be
this
someone's
thing
house.
is so comfortable.
Yeah, like you could
It's
actually
so
entertain.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. It's definitely not going to be what we have in the van. Our van is going to be like a quarter of this size, probably.
We're not going to be able to stand up.
No, and you
Probably.
can stand up everywhere in this thing.
Yeah.
Even I could even
There's,
stand
like,
up in the upstairs
stairs
portion.
in it.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it is crazy.
But I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
I'm excited
we should go
to get
because
back
it's
on the
probably
road.
close to 9 now, right? What time is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we probably won't be out till like 9:30 or so. But man, what a nice night! What a restorative.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't expect taking a shower last night. It was extra nice too because there were so many bugs out. I got bit. I was itching in my sleep. I remember you stopping me. And I was like,
But yeah,
but yeah,
this was great.
yeah, it was great. Thank you
Thanks,
again,
everyone.
Austin and Becca.
Yeah.
We're gonna try
Cheers,
to
heroes.
definitely gonna pay it forward as much as we can, and yeah, I have to tell Athena, look out for Austin and Beck. Go to this restaurant and just sit till they come, which probably wouldn't be till the weekend. Anyway, all right, we got stuff to do,
Yep.
but just wanted to capture a little something while we were here
Yeah. This is
because
sweet.
so unexpected and so appreciated. It's almost a shame that we weren't dirtier and grosser and more desperate because it would have been that much sweeter.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we'll get there.
Yeah.
So, here's to Missouri.
Yes. It's
Yes.
exciting.
Yes. Positive push. Yes. Bye.
Bye.
Just cleaned my pot. Monday, June 29th, 7:13 p.m. We're here in Ozara, Missouri.
It's like 8 miles in, 12 miles in from whenever we crossed the Mississippi, which was the state line.
Yeah.
I don't know how far.
Yeah, it's hard to
Whopping total of like 32 miles today.
say. Yeah. But we didn't start till like 11 or something like that.
I thought it was earlier than that.
It probably was.
Because we woke up at like 7. We only got like 6 hours of sleep last night,
Definitely not enough.
which wasn't enough. But it was really cozy.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
camper was so great. We can't get over it.
I took showers, had air conditioning, had a bed, running water, toilet,
Yeah.
electricity.
It was so spacious, too.
Yeah, it really was.
It wasn't even like we were crammed into
Not at
a
all.
small vehicle. It was huge.
Yeah, you said several times your dad would love that camper.
Yeah. My family, like, I can remember memories of going to, like, RV shows. I don't know why we went. Maybe it was for fun, or maybe they're, like, trying to buy a camper. But I remember Jacob and I going into some of them and being like, this is amazing. Like, this is cooler than our house. Some of them have, like, spiral staircases and shit. I just remember it being, like, a very exciting and strange thing that we were into.
Yeah.
But anyways, this is one of the ones that we would have went into and been like, damn, this is awesome.
Yeah, TVs, beds.
Yeah, it was so fancy. But we definitely enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I guess, so we headed out from there, got onto the main road, got to Chester, where we had
Oh,
Subway
yeah.
breakfast, which seems like forever ago.
That was kind of like 1 p.m. though, so maybe lunch.
Yeah, probably true.
I don't even know.
I think it was around noon.
That was a bad town.
It felt weird there.
It was like just very industrial.
Very
feeling.
industrial. Yeah, trucks going by all the time.
Yeah.
With coal, wood, everything. And as soon as we crossed the bridge over to Missouri, on the Mississippi River, things really felt different. It's similar
Dude,
to
yeah.
I think when we were on trail and we got over the Mason-Dixon line into Pennsylvania, that was a similar feeling where it was just like, wow, this
Things
is like
are different now, and like
it
you can
feels different.
tell in the terrain and like just in the landscapes that we're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe we crossed the Mississippi too. Like I've never seen that before, and it's like I mentioned this in my Instagram post. I was like, it's the mental, like, division between the East and the West. Like, of course there's subcategories, like, we're not really in the West, we're going through, like, the prairie lands and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then the Rockies, and then, like, the desert in Oregon and shit, so there's a lot of, like, geographical distinctions,
Yeah,
but in a large scale, the Mississippi is, like,
it's a big
the
deal.
division.
Yeah,
Yeah, and we
totally.
biked over it.
Yeah,
And there was this stupid lady riding in her minivan who, like, yelled at us.
Yeah.
What did she say? I didn't even hear her.
you're idiots.
I guess just because there was, like, no shoulder on the bridge and cars, like, had to wait behind us, and then she was mad. I was
Mhm.
like, you know what? Whatever.
Yeah,
You're stupid. You don't even know what we're
Right.
doing
Right.
and how badass we are. You're just judging us from your air-conditioned minivan.
yeah. It's like a room on
Piece of
wheels.
shit.
Yeah, totally.
It was just dumb.
Yeah, it was to be expected, really.
Yeah.
Um,
But things have improved drastically.
Yeah, so we were riding through right after getting into Missouri, which I don't like. I know that yesterday we had kind of put it together that we were going to get into Missouri today, but I had no idea that that was like on the horizon for this week, or let alone
Dude,
that
yeah.
we get there today on Monday.
The elevation has started again. It's
Yeah.
not flat anymore.
The
We're going
Ozarks.
right towards the Ozarks, which is we don't even know. Bless you.
Thanks.
Like when it's coming up. We're
Yeah.
not even sure.
Not entirely
Missouri
sure.
is so random and
Yeah.
not something that we did any type of research on.
No, definitely not. And so after we got into Missouri, maybe 7 miles down the road, we ran into another guy who was eastbound, and his name is
Joel.
Joel. Yeah.
He was cool.
He was cool.
badass.
Talked to him for a bit. You know, it's unfortunate when you see people like that because it's like obvious that you're not going to ever see each other again, probably.
Yeah, going opposite directions.
Yeah. But we talked for maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe,
Yeah, it was nice.
sharing stories and hearing what his experience has been when he's been in the West. And he's never been to the East Coast, which I thought was kind of amazing because we're so excited to get out of it
Yeah.
and see some new stuff.
He was saying something about Missouri not having a shoulder at all. And I'm wondering if that's because he's never been to the East Coast. Like, I wouldn't say that Virginia or Kentucky or Illinois necessarily had, like, a safe shoulder.
No.
We've only just now begun to be on these roads that are, like, through fields and they're just extra wide for some reason.
Yeah.
But that's a new thing.
Mhm.
Like, I wouldn't say that any of the other states have been like that, so I'm wondering if his world is about to be
Shook.
rocked.
Yeah, totally.
The
Yeah.
East Coast sucks.
Yeah. I wonder.
It doesn't.
But
love it,
for
but-
those who live there, you know, it's just like sort of.
And for those who have such a driving desire to go west.
Mm-hmm.
The East Coast is great. It will always be my home. It will always
Yeah.
be the Appalachian Trail's home.
Familiar.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, and he's
But-
never been to the East Coast, so
Yeah.
I had another couple of drags off of the vape pen. And when we met up with him, I was like very jazzed. I was like, dude, if you want to really experience something really crazy that's like not so lonely, the Appalachian Trail is like what you should really strive for as your next adventure. Because I was thinking about it today, and I told Allie, like, the Appalachian Trail is made for hikers, and exclusively, pretty much, if you don't count horses and other kind of stuff. But it's a path that's made for people to walk on, whereas this bike route is just coincidentally like something that bikers can go on, but is really usually trafficked by cars. And obviously the community around the AT is so different as well. We've talked about it a lot, and it's something that we can't really get over because we've done it. But yeah, meeting him was cool. You know, shout out to Joel if you're out there listening. Look out for Austin and Becca in. Well, I guess I don't know where you might find them because we didn't expect to find them where we did, but somewhere in Illinois, close to where you're at. Look out for them because they are gracious hosts and are very
The best trail angels we've had.
for sure. Yeah,
But yeah, this is great. And
So-
also,
yeah.
I just want to address something. Well, no. I'm actually fine. Like, I've been talking a lot about struggles I've been having, but, like, that's just, I feel like 20% of what's actually going on out here. I'm just doing it to stay real.
Yeah.
And so, like, it's, like, my relatable experience.
Mm-hmm.
But also passing out was scary, and that kind of, like, rocked me.
Yeah.
So I had to talk about that. But, yeah, like, this is really good, and it's really hard. But it's good. And I feel good now. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I was going through, like, a proving time. And now, it's not like it's flat yet.
No.
And it won't be flat. Like,
Not till
this
the-
won't be over until Oregon.
Yeah, totally.
There will never be a time when we'll be like, okay, we're in the clear.
Yeah. Just like PT.
Maybe, like, when we're descending to the Pacific coast.
Maybe.
Maybe that will be a relief. But
Probably not.
either way, like, this is hard shit, but we're, like, hard people, and we're
Yeah.
tough. And I'm good.
Salt of the air.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Jesus.
Unmatched adventure.
Yeah. It's a bit more wild, a bit more unsure. But, yeah, after we met Joel, we pushed on, I don't even know how many miles. Not many.
I don't even
7
know
or
where we
10.
are. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is.
It's Monday, 7:30. In fact, the bell should be singing, or should be dinging in about 6 minutes, because the clock here at the church we're at is not correct. So you'll hear the 7:30 chime, which hopefully so to move forward, we got to this place, Ozara, in Missouri, and I'd seen that there was a church here. So I was telling Allie when we stopped, when we first got into this town, we should go up to the church, see if there's anything that we could sleep in. And we rolled up, and there's a great pavilion. It's supposed to possibly rain tonight, maybe tomorrow
Yeah,
as well.
we heard that there's thunderstorms coming in.
Yeah.
For like the next week.
In addition to the Saharan
Yeah.
windstorm.
Oh my god, that blows my mind. So apparently this is like a frequent thing, especially for the Midwest. But like we're totally new here. I've never been here. But it also happened in Georgia because it was
Yeah.
big this year. But anyways, it's like this event that happens pretty much annually where a bunch of dust is collected from the Sahara Desert and it's blown across the Atlantic and hits the U.S. and we're in it.
Yeah.
Apparently it hit Georgia and like Texas and South Carolina pretty bad. Like it made it to have like unhealthy air quality. But it's supposed to be around here around this time. Apparently it makes great sunsets, which would be cool. But
Yeah.
hopefully it's not raining the whole time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really cool. I enjoyed learning that.
Yeah. We heard about it a couple different places last night, and I went on a water/beer run to a gas station up the road. I
Yeah,
talked to
also,
the clerk.
are those the signs? I'm seeing like red lights through the trees. Is that the gas station sign?
Yeah, I think so.
That's cool.
It's an Exxon.
Nice.
It's pretty close. It was a mile and a half round trip, so 0.75, I guess. But yeah, we'll go there in the morning. Breakfast, coffee, chilling. And so when I came back, you were talking to somebody here at this pavilion. Her name is Monica. Shout out to Monica.
She lives around here.
Yep. If you're looking for a shower on the Trans Am ride, she, among several other people, have offered it. And so you and she were talking when I came back. Mm-hmm. And
She just was impressed with our progress and our undertaking. She said that she knew.
oh,
Oh,
there it is.
it's 7:30.
7:26.
I'm not gonna talk over this.
Yeah, it's good ambiance.
It's chill. Background music.
So I guess that just means half hour.
But yeah, so We're actually at a Catholic church right now,
Mm-hmm.
which is like refreshing. It's different.
Uh-huh.
It's a different vibe.
It is a different vibe. This whole state's a different vibe.
Yeah, dude, I have no expectations, but it's already been like good but weird, and I
Mhm.
think that's how it's gonna be.
Struggling to try to get you the route for this state.
Yeah,
Wahoo, if you're listening,
what the
please.
fuck is wrong with your system?
Yeah, why can't I sync this route? There is an update available, but I can't sync it, the update, without being on Wi-Fi. It's some stupid bullshit.
So I've been riding blind.
Yeah, you have no
meaning
idea
I don't know what hills are coming up. I don't know how far we're supposed to be going on roads.
until we turn.
And just follow you, which is fine. Like it's kind of nice to keep my mind off of it. I don't
Mhm.
even have it on the mileage screen, so I just see elevation I've already done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah, it's a good spot.
what was her name?
Monica?
Monica knew the father at this church, and apparently there's a nun as well.
Yeah.
And she said she was going to call her and tell her that we're here. So I guess that's permission, but we're definitely just going to stay here anyways. But they also unlocked the bathrooms, and it's so nice.
It's very nice.
Running water, toilets. You probably already mentioned that.
It's worth mentioning twice, even if I didn't. But yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited to sleep for like 9 hours tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
The sun should go down about 30 minutes, or an hour. So,
I think we're fine to set up though, probably.
I think so too. Yeah, we're ready. We got here at like 3:30 or something.
Yeah, it was a short day,
Yeah.
but I think I needed it. It was also really hot again today.
I think that's going to be a theme.
Dude, yeah.
When Joel saw us, he was like, it's going to be hot. But he went through snow, so it's hard to say which one I prefer.
I'm not too worried either.
No.
Like, we're going north from Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm keeping all of my layers with me.
Yeah,
Because that's like almost Canada up there.
right.
It'll be crazy.
Yeah. Going through the southwest corner of Montana, the bottom section of Idaho, and then into Oregon after that.
We're almost done.
Almost done.
Lol. Nope.
Close. Yeah, I guess we're about a third of the way.
That's cool.
We should do another math thing, figure out how many miles we've done.
Yeah.
I had started to keep track of that, but I couldn't remember on the dated timestamp that I had the mileage for if that included that day's miles. So got rid of
Because
it.
we did it at breakfast
Mm-hmm.
at that diner in like Kentucky super early on, or maybe even Virginia.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember.
Yeah, we should do it again.
Yeah.
Well, should we do it right now?
Yeah.
Should we do it while we're recording?
I mean, it's 24 days of numbers. If that's interesting. I doubt it.
Well, let's see how quickly we can do it. Are you ready?
No.
This will give you a good sense, listener, of what we've been doing every single day.
Alright.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
Wait, are you calculating or am I?
No, you are.
Oh, okay. All right, ready.
49.1. 56.5. 59.02. 67.98. 39.23. 41.95. 70.44. 64.92. 58.75. Wait, no, never mind. That was our 0 day. That doesn't count.
All right.
51.32. 32.25. 63.02. 66.55. 50.68. 51.
51 even?
Yeah.
All right.
60.29. 70.99. 69.75. 66.88. 48.16. 44.48. 32.39. 34.28.
That's today.
Yep.
We've gone 1,248.93 miles.
That is not very far from where we were at 1,000. It's been slow. It's been a little bit slow.
Recently.
Yeah. But we're going to pick back up probably after the Ozarks.
Yeah.
But either way, we don't have a time schedule, and this is for the adventure.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure that we're, like, happy and healthy.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Both of us.
yeah. That's cool, though. I can't believe we're in Missouri.
Missouri, Kansas. What's after that? Colorado.
Colorado. Yeah,
And
that's going to
then-
be amazing. I think that's going to be, like, a breakthrough.
Yeah.
Colorado.
When we see those mountains on the horizon, it's going
Yeah,
to
dude.
blow your mind. So Colorado, Montana, no, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, Oregon.
Yeah, I guess so.
Colorado.
It's north of Colorado.
I think it's Wyoming. I think we go through sort of the middle of the western side of
Yeah, Wyoming
Colorado.
is like west of North and South Dakota,
Hmm.
so I guess that would make sense.
Yeah. And that's going to be the halfway point when we get there.
Yeah, dude, Colorado is halfway. That's insane.
Yeah, that is insane. Hoosier Pass, 11,000 feet.
Yeah, we were warned of that.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy we met today, he started in late April. And so he's had snow and cold weather that we have not encountered.
I don't think we will
Probably not.
at
But
all.
I think it's going to be July,
Hot as balls.
hot as balls. I think we'll probably finish end of August or so. And man, what a trip it'll be by that point.
Yeah, even like these low mileage days, they're not exactly on the like math part that would put us on track for doing 1%, because 42 miles is 1%.
Right.
But we've done at least two 70-mile days and a lot of 60s and 50s, so I would say we're still on track for like 70 to 80 days.
I could actually figure out our average right now. Since I got that number pulled up.
Yeah.
1248.93. And today's the 24th day.
Yeah.
So we're going 52 miles a day on average.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Yeah. Which at that rate, 52.03. That'd be 80 days. Exactly.
Yeah.
80.7. But we're definitely going to take some time in Colorado and Wyoming and Montana.
It'll be under 100.
Yeah, definitely.
Not that we're counting down.
No,
The best is yet to come.
absolutely. And we're starting to really feel the difference.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like just a shift.
Yeah.
Maybe it's mental, maybe it's like physical.
Maybe
but
it's chemical.
yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, this is good.
It's exciting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we should go ahead and like set up camp.
Yeah.
Where do you want to do that?
Probably like back here,
Okay, that sounds good.
because the wind wouldn't blow the rain in.
Yeah. This is a nice spot.
Yeah, this is perfect.
I'm excited to set up camp. We haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, I know. Illinois was like a weird series of comfortable stays,
Mhm.
and maybe we're like still in a funk from that.
And it was
Also,
only 4 days.
I forgot to tell you, the root of all of my problems, I started bleeding today. Like for real.
Really?
So, yeah, that is an explanation for a lot of things.
It's been, every day seems so long that we'd had these conversations already where I was like, I wonder if you're about to start your period or something.
Yeah.
And that was probably only a week ago, but it
Yeah.
seems like forever ago.
Yeah, but in like my normal life, the week before is typically like when I would have cramps and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Have you
yeah,
had,
my body's going through changes anyways. And then when you add that on top of it, a
It's a
lot
lot.
makes sense now.
Yeah.
And I'm comforted in that.
you think it had something to do with how you felt at Kroger?
Definitely could have, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was already low energy, and like we were saying, all the things combined, the heat, and then
Yeah.
being in the air in the morning, biking right away. I take a little while to warm up in the mornings. My legs are getting sore feeling. Not stiff. The trail, like, made you feel stiff.
Yeah.
Like, ankles, joints,
Uh-huh.
knees. Oh
Totally.
my god. And when you would start in the morning, it would be like, I need to get warmed up, but that's because I need, like, synovial fluid in my joints because they're, like, dying.
Yeah.
This is a different type of feeling. This is like,
I need to not die on this hill, and I need to feel like I have a rhythm.
yeah. It's like more of an even balance. It's not so hard on your body. But the sun and wind and elevation is hard on your body.
Yeah, we had a pretty intense headwind today, and I mentioned that to Joel, and he was like, "Oh, that's gonna be a tailwind for me." And I was like, "Fuck, you're right."
But he also mentioned something about Kansas,
Yeah,
which he just came through, and he said we'll probably have a tailwind. Hopefully that's true. It's hard to predict that, I feel like, especially since we're at least 2 weeks away, maybe.
maybe less.
Maybe less.
I mean,
maybe
we're
like
already
a
in
week.
Missouri,
That's true.
so I would say a week.
Yeah, we don't even know how long this section is.
No,
I don't know anything about Missouri.
no, I can actually look it up real quick to see where the state line is. Because we get to it in this section, section 9. Let's see. Let's fill some space, some emptiness.
You can just burp the whole time. It's fine.
I'll just burp the whole time. It's fine. I gotta switch the maps.
That's rude. We can
Burping.
just find this out ourselves and then report later. I really want to set up soon.
Yeah. Well,
Sleep.
I got it. The first town that we come to in Kansas is called Pittsburgh. And it is... Drum roll, please.
Also, side note about that.
Mm.
These fucking, like, intercontinental states are not original with their town names at all.
No. They all recycle them.
Yeah,
They're all-
it's
they
like
all have the same name.
random ass names from like the globe and also the eastern U.S.
Yeah, we went through Egypt, London, Cairo.
Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
that was their first. There was another one, Springfield,
And
Kentucky.
Elizabethtown.
And I was like, wow, we're going through like Springfield, Illinois. I didn't know that. I asked you, and you're like, no, that's Kentucky. And then I forgot, and I asked again. I think at one point. Because it was so confusing because they don't have original names.
Mm-hmm.
Except for last night. Where were we? Like
Shiloh
Noon.
Hills.
noon.
Oh, Noonert.
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 For those wanting to know, we're 337 miles from Kansas, and that's going to include 22,657 feet of climbing. So I assume those are the Ozarks.
Damn.
And then from there, hopefully it gets flat. Probably won't.
Dude, we learned that on trail though.
Yeah.
Like, people were always like, oh, Virginia's flat, Virginia's easy, Pennsylvania's flat, like, you'll cruise. It's not, no, there is no flat parts.
No.
Never look forward to it, never expect it. If you get it, be lucky that you have it, because it will soon be gone.
Yeah, enjoy it while it lasts, for sure.
Unfortunately, we've had a lot of it these past 2 days, which have, like, been really chill and seemingly, like, a recovery time.
Yeah.
It's been really good.
Yeah, better to be here than somewhere in southeastern Kentucky again.
Dude, yeah.
So. Oh, yeah, we should set up.
Yeah.
I'm feeling sleepy.
Alright.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye.